Tell me what's the difference when tryna get it on your own. Born rash, yeah, gotta go and get rash long. Can't forget about the times I was hung out alone. Now I'm getting to the money and I'm rocking all these shows. Never mind the things, I'm pulling on, rocking on designer jeans. Fucking on the bitch, and you know she slipping all on the dick. Counting on the rash, yeah, I'm on my shit. Closer to the stars, how I life. What you gon' do, tryna give her 2 lives? On my knees, yeah, I'm tryna get it right. Fighting all the demons all around me. So what you gon' do is you gon' fight. Gotta be well protected. Separate all the wrongs in my life. Gotta be well respected. Keep a pistol on my side. Drive off in that Lexus. Swerve off and go get high. Tell me what's the difference when tryna get it on your own. Born rash, yeah, gotta go and get rash long.
Disclaimer. The opinions expressed during this podcast are conversational in nature and expressed only in comedic and entertainment purposes. Not all of the facts will be correct, but we attempt to be as accurate as possible. At least I think we do. My bad, y'all. Theater holds no liability over these conversations on this podcast, and using this podcast, you understand that it is solely for entertainment purposes only. Enjoy the damn show. Laugh, love, live, and smile more, because we about to. Y'all gotta give a shout out to my nigga Young HD for Heaven on Earth. Make sure y'all go on his page, and he got an open verse on there for one of y'all artists. Y'all gonna get picked and shit. Like, I fuck with the kid the long way. He believed in me, and you know what I'm saying, when I started some of this music shit back in the day, so
Everybody is what it is. Think about, you know what I mean?
I've been focused on me and mine. I stay on my grind and that seem to work. I know I was born to shine and shout out to God for putting me first. I chose to move with a perp. I gotta stay independent cause only I know it don't work. Put my future in my own hand. I'ma get what I deserve. Why you pocket watching?
Cut that old layout shit out.
That's how you get put on the shirt. Never switching, but sometimes
you gonna get your ass whooped.
I'm so concerned it ain't make
the fuck?
I hear the beat, then I wake up. Smoke a hustle for the day up. Remember we selling the bud and then rolling the shake up. I'm trying to ball out the layup. I want the house with the glass on the lake with the acres. I'm on the way up. Dropping these gems in my rakers, so please do not ask for no favors.
Like I said, this my nigga Young HD. Make sure y'all go on his page, hit his link, and he has an open verse that he's looking for somebody to feature on this track. It's called Heaven on Earth. And it is what it is. And this my guy's son, Lil Kevo NLG MVE, put his little verse on there. So y'all, I'm saying, make sure y'all go hit his link. Make sure y'all let HD know he need to be on this bitch.
What's up right here? Yes, sir. First one off the MBE, Miller Boys Entertainment. We on money mission. Let's hop out the bank. Ready to go to war with any nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'll blow like a tank. Know my grind and my hustle. I don't give a fuck what a young nigga think. But I'ma keep my distance from you, cause really I love you. But baby, sometimes you be tripping. So I'ma reach for the stars and get fancy cars. You man when a young nigga missing. I'm trying to get straight to my cheddar. Like this shit again. My nigga walk around with the red. Drop my little verse on there, you know what I mean? Drop my little verse on the lane. You know what I'm saying?
Don't mess up your son's song.
It ain't his song.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's over with.
You know what I'm saying? It's open verse.
It's an open verse, but you ain't about to. You ain't about to do my guy's son like that.
Because you know I'm gonna get wavy on that motherfucker.
Yeah, y'all. So y'all want to get this shit started? Yeah. Do y'all want to get it started?
We can't get shit started. Dink ass.
Dink, get your shit together.
Get your life in order.
See, that's why your ass needs to be at home. See, that's what I'm saying.
She starting shit.
Yeah, fights and shit. Like,
see what I'm saying? What we go through, y'all?
Because you're a bully pig.
We don't pay her enough to care anyway.
At all. Man. Okay, so y'all, let's get this shit started. Had to woosah there for a minute. Y'all ready?
We can't get ready if Dink don't leave us the fuck alone.
Damn!
Now please holler at her. Cause I've been wanting to.
I know you been wanting to. Go ahead, yell at her.
Where my belt? Lay down.
Yeah, look.
Alright.
Yeah, Dink ass.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, Dink. Get this shit popping.
Yeah, you can
get her.
Go ahead and get her.
Yeah, I can see the. You know what I mean? She was behind the camera.
Go ahead and grab her ass.
Oh shit! Oh, see, Dink, I ain't mean to give you no whooping, Dinkum.
See, Dink getting her ass whooping. See what I mean?
See, Peter,
like,
Peter, we ain't got nothing to do with that, Peter. We love our dogs, Peter. Peter, don't come out to us, Peter.
Right, that's her dog.
That's her
Peter.
dog, Peter. We have nothing to do with that, Peter.
Yeah,
that's her dog.
I don't condone the animal violence.
No, none of that.
Animal abuse,
You know, Peter.
Yeah, all that shit. Okay, y'all. So look, let's just jump into this shit. Y'all ready? Cameraman, you ready? You there? Okay. We back with another episode of You Don't Pay Me Enough to Care, and I'm your host, Sebastian Sincere. Y'all know the vibes. We got Wave in the building. We got Ian in the building. We got DRC on the camera on the 1s and 2s and 3s over there. And we got Christina, which actually she's going to be a host on the show at a later date. But right now she's doing some flickering on the camera because we needed somebody over there on the other camera. And we on episode 46. And yeah, so how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody been doing? How's life going? And they, y'all spaces and times. And how's work? And so
yeah. Everything.
Talking your
Yeah.
wait, hold up.
What, you can't hear me?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Go ahead, okay. Oh, yeah. Everything's going great. We just trying to work.
Bitch, you just trying to work.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work because they don't pay me enough to care. So I'm trying to stop.
Yeah, I heard
what
the fuck he
said.
said.
Stack my paper.
Shit,
you already know with me working
hat
now.
look real nice, but squat up.
I know it look real nice. I hit your wardrobe up something real nasty, didn't I? I'm trying to catch him.
I'm mad as fuck with the Freddy on. I feel that whole it's giving what it need to be. It's matching. It's matching. I went in y'all show. They going this closet. That. Yep, I went in this motherfucker. I like that.
See, when you his brother, you can do shit like that.
When you got, you know what I'm saying, you can do that. I just want to thank everybody out there. This is the #1 podcast in the mid motherfucking West, and y'all already know the vibes.
Okay.
Like I said, the #1 podcast in the mid fucking West. So if you from Chicago, Cleveland, we taking over the whole motherfucking goddamn try to say reach. Y'all heard what he said.
And in the world, look.
So yeah, I'm excited with, we at some point we're gonna have my cameraman Josh here. Is he gonna be in the building? I already said this on the last show.
Before we get started, we gotta shout out Izzy. We gotta shout out Josh. Mm-hmm. We gotta shout out Lyrical. And I gotta shout out my boy Fresh and tell him to keep pushing, get that shoulder together, stop being on some bullshit and get focused. That's all I gotta tell him.
Go into that.
That's little bruh. It's a different thing with me with little bro, because we been through we took them bullets, so I understand.
That sound like a long story.
Yeah, but we good. And shout out to my son.
You make sure you dig on there. They on his. He on his talking.
Shout out to my son.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure, because when they talking, get them okay. My bad. Yeah, you right. We gotta send them blessings Freshie boy. I love you, bro. But
the freshie one, y'all need to get the hell up here, freshie one. Shit.
Okay, y'all. So look, like I said, we on 46. Let's get this shit started. So the first thing on the motherfucking docket, Sasha Get. See, this is the shit I be talking about.
That's what I'm saying. I can't alone.
Alright, just leave her there.
See, you see how he trying to this part of what you got going, and he keep trying to. You figure them.
Maybe trying to put it on me the whole time.
But now this my niece though. But he keep trying to. She good. She good.
I'm trying to multitask as it is.
Dink get a whooping, so it is what it is.
Y'all say it is what it is. Okay.
We're trying to make this pet friendly because we love the animals, y'all. We love the animals.
Okay. All right, y'all. Look, let's see here. We gonna go with. let's start with T.I. and King, father and son situation. Who put that shit on that goddamn board?
I put that up there because that's something that need to be discussed.
Well, go and do your thing, bro. What's going on?
Well, I don't know if y'all caught wind of it, but they was at the Atlanta Falcons game. You know, T.I. was there, performed. Ludacris performed. You know, the whole Atlanta came out. Like, as far as rapper wise, like, they came out, supported the team, and the team won that night. But for some strange reason, they was up in the, skybox, and it was a conversation that they had with King, and basically people thinking that King want to be from the hood, supposedly, because everything he was saying, he was basically like, well, he grew up one way, which is fortunate. Silver spoon kid,
and did
all on TV, had the one life that we really wanted to have, the life that he lived at that age. We wanted it, like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But when T.I. was telling him that, like, man, you didn't grow up in no trap house, you didn't grow up with no roaches crawling on your face, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. He like basically saying he didn't, but where his grandma stayed at, he used to be in the band or whatever per se.
Mm-hmm.
But how I took it is when he starts saying, like, I wanted to ride bikes, I wanted to go outside, I wanted to play football, I wanted to play basketball. Everybody was looking at it like, oh, he just want to be from the hood. Like, nah, I ain't see it like that. How I seen it was a kid that wanted to be a normal kid. He didn't understand the luxury of what he had at that time.
I agree.
And then like I was telling you, and I was telling, what's her name, Christina?
Yeah.
Like I was telling her when we had the discussion, like, when you strip a kid from certain experiences that they got to go through as a teenager, when they get older, that's when it becomes goofy shit to us.
Right.
Because they should have did it when they was younger.
Yeah.
But if you like King,
right,
which was a kid who had everything, who was sheltered and didn't get to experience like the team parties like we did, you know what I'm saying, going to sleepovers at our best friend houses, or you know what I mean, just being able to play, put it like this, being able to play 7-Eleven. I know it sounds negative or whatever, ignorant or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? He didn't get to experience the bump and grind on the girl, get his little scrapes off, and you know what I mean, get his little first kiss and all that. He was always sheltered. And then he always had to deal with somebody. It was always somebody wanting something from him. He couldn't be a normal kid because whether you think about it or not, right, somebody always wanted something from you, whether it was an autograph or a picture. Right. And that's a lot for a kid.
Yeah.
And then especially when your kid is telling you, and I felt like, it ain't, like she said, it ain't no rule book on parenting. Parenting don't come with no manual. So basically, like I was telling her, a lot of us, we raise our kids based off our childhood traumas. What I mean by our childhood traumas, like all the things that happen to us, we vow not to let happen to our kids, whether it be them having the finer things of life, or them not going over certain people's houses because of certain situations, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So that's my perception on parenting. Like, we just raise our kids based off our childhood traumas.
But that's kind of how we grew up, though. We didn't go over other people's houses either, though, too. Like, everybody kind of pretty much stayed in the house.
But know what I mean by, like, going over other people's houses? Like, you might have a friend that your mom let you go over there. Like, you had that one friend that could come and knock on your door, that could literally go in your mom's refrigerator and get juice or whatever. You get what I'm saying? And, like, what I mean by sleepovers, like, just say, like, you know how schools had lock-ins back then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We was allowed to do that. But like I understand too now, times has changed. Mm-hmm. So I understand like T.I.'s standpoint too when it comes to I gotta protect my kid. I don't want my kid to go through that. And that's what I mean by it takes me back when I say childhood traumas. Mm-hmm. Because T.I. went through trauma shit. You know, when you living in the hood, you go through things. And that's something that I understand with T.I. when he was telling King, like, man, you ain't been through that. Like, I've been through it. You get what I'm saying?
So it's basically just like basically the thing is you seeing two sides of the coin, where a kid that was with a privilege and had a silver spoon saying like, look, I needed to see normal shit, versus T.I., which come from normal and going into riches and fame, and you know, so it's kind of like, but the thing is, by you being a parent, of course you're gonna want your child to have the best of everything. So by him working the way he was working and did what he needed to do to provide for his family, it was what it was. But it's kind of like you getting to see two sides of the coin. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, cause y'all niggas don't pay me enough to care. For real. Okay. And I'ma just flat the fuck out say this. Whether you rich or poor, you still have to go through these things called normal growing pains of just trying to be regular.
But see,
you know, and then the thing is, and let me finish this. Just because you have that silver spoon, a lot of kids that were born into it and raised into it, some of them understand it, and some of them really look at the outside world like, well, wow, why can't I have X, Y, and Z and go to a public school and not some private school and get to have friends? And you know, you have friends on a different level when you kind of rich, like, you know what I'm saying?
But look, right.
So it ain't just a regular day to day, like you saying, you can go outside, kick it with your homeboy on the block and all this old shit, like, and y'all go get into some crazy shit, or you just going, like you said earlier about something, going to a skating ring or going to a party.
Right.
You know, you get always up under some type of surveillance of, you can't do this, you can't do that, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch this. And by you being of a caliber, king, of your daddy's stature, you can't. Let me say this real quick.
The word you're looking for is expectations.
You can't, and not even that. It's more of just your daddy did what he did, and he became who he was.
So he's expecting King to do a certain thing because of the shit that he went through.
And I understand
that.
And I understand it to a certain degree. But at the end of the day, both of y'all need to look at it from a perspective of T.I., your child want to be normal. King, you got to look at it from your daddy was normal, and he went through all this trial and error shit, and he don't want you to go through that shit.
But what did we say? But what did we say? Me, you, and Christina said. At the end of the day, what did T.I. get to do that King didn't get to do? Experience.
He got experience.
Yeah. So with that being said, you don't deprive your.
One thing. Hold on, bro. Before you stop that. One thing, like when we going back and forth, make sure you keep flickering. And even when he talking, get my expressions from looking at him. So yeah, you got to make sure when you it's a lot of flickering, like, so. I'm just, and I'm sorry, y'all. My cameraman, he's still in training, and you know, it's a process. And this is another thing about this show. It's for entrepreneurs and all of that. Like, this is entrepreneurship we doing right here. So y'all gonna get the full throttle of what it is behind the scenes when I'm talking to my cameraman, when I'm talking to the person that's flickering this camera over there that want to cut the fuck out in 30 minutes. Y'all gonna get exactly what the fuck is going on. And it's raw all the time. Cause my thing is, when it come to Hollywood, they don't show y'all what they really go through. Y'all just see the glitz and the glamour part of it all. But really, in real life, when you just now starting a business or anything, it's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of trial and trying to fix this and fix that. So y'all gonna always hear me talking to my cameramans. Y'all gonna always see me shooting something over to somebody or something like that, because I want y'all to know, like, this shit ain't fucking easy. Like, we got 3 cameras in this bitch. One cuts out in 30 minutes, the other 2 stay the fuck on. And so keep it going.
We're back what we talking about. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Back to what we saying. Experience, because you gotta think, we experienced things that King did get to experience. And that goes to, like, think about it. I'm gonna give you an example. A live example. Church girl. What happens to the church girl when she get of age?
She wild the fuck out.
You know why? Because she didn't get to experience what it felt like to be corrected of that at the age she's supposed to be doing the shit at. So now that she's of age, she went backwards. So it's like, why is you doing kid shit? You know why they doing kid shit? Because they didn't get allowed to do kid shit when they were a kid. Because they was deprived and stripped of the experience of being a kid. Prime example, Michael Jackson. And you know me, you make jokes about it a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? But when you really think about it, I see why he was the way the fuck he was, because he didn't get to really have a childhood. And when you are stripped of those things from those experiences, you tend to go back because you want to feel that experience.
Yeah, that's why he was grown talking about Peter Pan.
And that's why I understand King.
I understand King to a degree
but
too. I ain't disagreeing with none of it.
And what I mean by an extent,
but I will say this: is the camera on me? But fuck all that. I will say this: I don't give a fuck what your parents taught you or didn't teach you. You don't never disrespect your parents to no form or fashion. I don't give a fuck if they talking to you sideways, up and motherfucking down. You went with a silver spoon in your motherfucking mouth, little nigga. You need to chill out and let your daddy do what he telling you some real shit.
Sebastian, you ain't let me finish. You ain't let me get to that.
That shit just irritated me. Because you know I like when kids disrespect their parents, bro. You know how I be, bro.
And I was getting
that shit upset
because I know you was boiling under you. I was seeing it in your facial expression.
Shit, I watched my mama motherfucking work at. Matter of fact, let me say this. I watched my mama work at motherfucking Wendy's and raise 4 motherfucking kids on food stamps and motherfucking welfare and walk to work, all kind of shit. Never really had a car when we was growing up, but she did have a few little jigs.
Don't y'all play shit like she won that pimp po motherfucker?
She was.
That pimp motherfucker.
But I'm just letting motherfuckers know, like, I respect my mama because I saw her grind and I saw her hustle. But at the end of the day, even if my mama, it's just respect, period.
Stop. I gotta stop you, and that's gonna take me back to what Christina said. When your parents is not an active parent in your fucking life, you don't get to see what the fuck they went through. You don't get to.
That's understandable.
Wait. And that's why King did what he did to his parents. Because be quiet. Hold on. That's why King did what he did, like Christina said. When you an active parent, you in bed. Respect them. You would put that fear in them to the point where they know not to go or cross them boundaries. But when you a sometime parent, then you taking the kid and dropping them off on your parent, and that's the grandparent that's raising them. Guess what the grandparent gonna do? The things that she did to you that she felt that was wrong, once again, childhood traumas. So what she gonna do to King is she's gonna pacify him, she's gonna pamper him, she's gonna give him everything that he fucking won't, because that's something that she wanted to do with her kid.
Well, that's a mother though too. I mean,
but a mother does that. But sometimes it can be more detrimental on the fucking kid. And you will raise a kid like King, which he will become older and don't expect a fucking authority. and then when people were saying T.I. should have.
Who bought Mama's house?
With T.I. right? You know what I'm saying? They felt like everybody saying like. Okay, and this where we came. This where me and Christina kind of bump heads. This where we agreed to disagree, because her standpoint on it was T.I. did what he's supposed to do as far as grabbing King up and choking him. Me, I felt like shit. No, the fuck he didn't. He supposed to bust him in them big ass veneers. Because for one, the reason he supposed to got punched in his fucking mouth.
Yeah, he should have knocked his ass out. That's how I feel.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason he should have knocked him in his fucking mouth. Because for one, motherfucker, and I'm coming on this, and I'm saying it from a father standpoint, because I got a motherfucking 19-year-old.
Right.
So I'm saying it from that standpoint. Like, you little motherfucker, first of all, I brought you here. I'm the reason why you fucking here. I'm the reason why you got life. So therefore, you gonna give me that much respect. Period. For that point. Secondly, little motherfucker, them clothes you got on your back, that money you got in your pocket, that car you driving, I did that. That came off my name, my face value.
Right.
Third, once your motherfucking mama tell you something, nigga, because I was always told to respect the woman. So once your mama tell you something, you supposed to shut the fuck up. It wasn't even supposed to come to me. So now when I come through as a father, I'm coming to handle business. And I'm going to tell you why I felt like that. And this for my son. He know I love him. It's my dog. You know what I'm saying? But it came a time where, you know.
Look, we ain't about to.
No, because.
Okay, look.
This is what it was. So y'all can understand. It ain't about doing your guys something like that. It's about letting people know that it just ain't with King. It's with everyday living.
You right.
Because it's not about fortune and shit like that. Because my son,
not, though.
because
it's
guess
about
what?
Respect, period.
My son grew up fortunate as fuck.
It's not about
Did
the
my son grow up
fortune or not.
fortunate?
It's
Hold on,
just
wait,
about
but did
respecting
my-
your parents.
But did my son grow up fortunate or not?
You shouldn't be on. And
Wait,
then this
answer
is
that
my
question.
thing.
No,
You going live,
no.
showing everybody like
No.
that was disrespecting
No,
himself.
listen. Did my kid grow up fortunate or not?
No.
My son didn't grow up fortunate.
I mean, he had a good life.
So you saying hold on? So you
life.
saying living in the $250,000?
Now, what you mean fortunate?
So you mean living in the $250,000 house ain't fortunate?
I mean, yeah, he grew up.
So you mean that
he
having-
grew up middle class? He grew up good. Like
He didn't grow up what?
he weren't poor or nothing.
It's not about respect because my son respect the shit out of me. But like I was saying, once again, when the kid gets older, they tend to want to challenge you, and it ain't being like a disrespectful type of challenge, but that's how we gonna take it. Right. It's not like, because I had to realize it when I went through it with my son. Like, nah, what he trying to show me is, like, I know I can't take you on, Daddy, but I'm brave enough to try you. I got that heart. I got the heart that you gave me.
Right.
And that's what King doing when he challenged T.I.
I don't think I'm brave enough to take out my parents.
But guess what? When he did that, like you said, T.I. was supposed to knock him the fuck out. Because that's what I did to man. I'm going to put you flat on your ass.
Look. We can talk about this forever and a day, and it's always, like I said, kids out there, respect your parents. Parents, try to listen to your kids. Understand where they coming from. All of that. Like,
parents respect
you only
kids.
get one mama and one daddy, though. You only get one mama and one daddy.
Right.
But it goes both ways.
So kids, do what y'all need to do as far as respecting each other. And parents, listen to your kid a little bit, just a little bit.
Because he wasn't listening to King. But,
but I don't even want to hold that up too much. But yeah, like it just goes to show that, it shouldn't be any of that. Like, because at the end of the day, because I'm going to say it like this, like I tell everybody, these niggas don't pay me enough to care. And it is what it is. Fuck it. Like,
put it in my hand, I might care. But if you ain't put it, and it can't go on my slacks, why I care? But we say time is money, right?
It definitely is. It is, bro. All day. Man,
I want to touch on that discrimination.
Let's go ahead. Who put that on there?
I did.
Dan, what is that? Go ahead. Say what.
I was talking about like job discrimination.
Discrimination.
Like, things that's supposed to stop you from getting a job and stuff. And
you know what? I'm glad you did talk about that.
And then you being a felon and stuff. I know that's something that you probably got to work through to try to find somewhere.
Scoot your mic up.
And you know what? You ain't never lied. And I be feeling
Hold on, bro. Hold on. So you want to talk about discrimination and what is that?
Sexual
orientation. Yeah. Okay.
He basically was saying like felons, like discrimination against felons, because y'all send us to the joint. We do our time. We get rehabilitated. Come out to nothing.
Before you get into
before you get your bands there, because you about to get your bands there.
Before you get deep into it, I want to know exactly why are you? What made you want to talk about this? Is this something that's going on in your life? Right. Is it like what made you?
Got the yeah.
It's up there. Blow it. Y'all hear the goddamn hold on, y'all. I'm probably gonna have to get up.
That's because that goddamn this.
Cause y'all blowing this bitch down. Like, did you just take it out? Just take it out, cause it's gonna keep doing it. Grab your chair and get up there and do your big one.
Thank you for our lovely production assistant.
God damn it. But go ahead, man. And back to what you was talking about. This discrimination.
Back to what this discrimination.
Camera 3
Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just take that shit out, the battery out. Take the battery out, because that bitch gonna come. It's gonna come back on.
Say it's baby alive. It's gonna come back on.
Yeah, just take that bitch all the way the fuck out. Like, don't let it be. Yeah, because it's. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I would know, when you
these
hear
niggas blowing it down.
Right.
Supposed to. You don't pay me enough for this shit. So why should I care that it went out?
Hey, I ain't got nothing to say.
So, nah,
No, but I mean, with certain things that I think is good for people to know is for job discrimination is now you can't come in there looking like no cliche and be thinking somebody supposed to give you a job though too. Cause some of them guys won't even take time to even like
Hold
pull their
on,
hair
cuz.
back, get a haircut.
Hold on, y'all. Look, I gotta get up and fix something because something is not running
Yeah,
right.
something like.
And this the things that we go through right now until we get the camera crew here.
Right.
Y'all just gotta bear with us.
And I guess the dogs want to come and play on set because
Yeah,
Dink
I'm saying.
is out of time out.
Yeah, Dink
You gotta hear that.
Dink Mob. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dink Mob.
Anybody for the bully pits?
Oh yeah. I have a litter coming soon.
Alright, y'all. Look, I'm back, y'all. I had to get up and fix the camera because the shit was acting stupid.
Okay. So back to what Ian was talking about.
Okay, so Ian, my question was, what made you want to talk about this?
I just kind of feel like people are always talking about, like, far as black men always talking about, oh, I can't find a job or it's not jobs out there and stuff. And I think of myself like, well, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying that's gonna be conducive to you getting the job. Like, are you like putting you know what I'm saying your best foot forward as far as like your appearance, your personality, making sure you look
Right,
somebody in
right.
their eye, have a firm handshake when you're at a job interview.
Right.
I mean, it's certain little key things that the interviewer is looking for. You know what I'm saying when you coming on to the job. I don't know. I just was talking about, you know, that's just kind of important to me. I feel like when you want to talk about discrimination sometimes, like, don't always talking about, oh, because I was black or I was white, and that's why I didn't get the job. It might have been because your head was down, or you weren't paying attention, or you came in there smelling like weed. 'Cause you know we all smoke weed when we go in there for the interview. You ain't had sense enough to put no Vaseline in your eye before you went in.
Niggas do all type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of that too come with our backgrounds too. Like, I'm glad you touched on that because me being a felon, like, it be hard, but like certain jobs take us though now because they get like extra money off of, and that's crazy. Like, like certain
But if
like
you got on pluses and then maybe just that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna work toward for you though. You know what I'm saying?
like what I mean by the jobs get paid extra money for us, like for felons, like like even though they hire us, like it's like I'm trying to explain it how it was explained to me. Like, it's crazy because they get extra money for hiring a felon. Like, that's why, like, you see the big warehouses
Because the insurance is saying that you liable.
Exactly.
That's what it does.
And that's crazy, bro.
So the insurance rates and shit maybe go up, and they may get more because you got somebody that's
liability.
Liability. You know what I'm saying? So
but I ain't look at it like that's crazy.
So that's
though,
what it is.
That's what that explain why like Pepsi and Coca-Cola want to hire us and put us on. Like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything
so they
is for
may
money.
get it. Yeah. It's all about capitalism and
Insurance a
that
bad
kind of shit.
motherfucker, bro. You want to refill that glass?
Yes, sir. Because this is a little short over here.
Shout out to Kevo for bringing us a little Moy on the set.
Oh, you definitely, hey. We just gotta have ourselves together at all goddamn time. Shit.
Shit. Okay. What is this? Obsession. Hold on. First of all, we gonna come back to that because I want to touch on, does death move faster now than later than the past?
Yeah, I think it do now. Ooh.
See, now I didn't understand what you meant by that.
Let me say what I gotta say to this because I don't think a lot of, and I want to go into because it's gonna kind of go into the mental health topic that we got on this, but in life now, things move a little faster. Like when we were growing up, like, you know, when somebody passed away, you had time to process it.
Right.
You had time where people would go over each other's house, clean up, they would cook, they would spend a night. Like, if your cousin passed or family member, so whoever it is that's one of your loved ones passed, you would go over them people's house and like really just soak in that time of just like healing and just being one with each other. And
Unified.
but I feel like now when somebody die, it's just die, go to make sure that it is who it is, funeral, and then it's over and everybody split up. And then it's like everybody going to these corners where nobody grieves with each other no more, and then you grieving by yourself because nobody really. It's almost like people are numb to death in a sense. Like, and I feel like
I don't know, but I don't know. I think I feel
just
different about that because it just seems like to me. I mean,
It
it
just
seems
feel
like
like it's
people are
been-
living longer.
And I will say this one other thing I want to say. I feel like death has become more a part of the culture now.
Do you think it's because of social media done displayed a lot of it?
You know what? I really do.
Yeah,
I honestly
'cause you
think
know it's
social,
always an agenda.
I honestly think
Okay,
social
because
media has a lot
you
to
had
do
go
with
Because
it.
you
out
also
there
got to
on that
think too,
one
like
for
what we
us.
always talk about, laws of attraction.
really,
like,
truly, honestly do think social media has a lot
do,
to do
like,
with
'cause
it
when you-
because at the end of the day,
what you say when you put in what you put in the world is what you gonna get out. So if every time we look on social media, you know, you gonna see, and then it's like death is more visible now versus. Not saying it was ever hidden, but what I mean by it's more visible.
More
You see,
accepting.
Yeah,
People
you see-
are more
you see it.
accepting.
Right,
Well, the
you see-
suicide rate.
yeah, you see
has
it now. They show it
skyrocketed
now. Like
for a
remember back
long-
then,
you know, for
they
a
wouldn't
while
show.
here. So.
Remember back then, they wouldn't show a person blowing his brains out on
Right.
TV on the news, but now they showing it.
right?
So it's like when you open up the eyes of something
Mm-hmm.
and you keep displaying it, eventually what happens? You become, like you said, numb to it. So it looks like
just
it's at
feel
a
like-
fast pace because
I
we
just
see
feel like
more
it's
of it.
moving. I just feel like at the end of the day, like versus the 90s to now, I just feel like everything is like so fast paced. Nobody has time to process any fucking thing. And then by the time you do decide to process it, you back in your regular life, going to work and all this shit, and ain't nobody really hitting you up, ain't nobody really calling or even coming to check on you to be like, is you good? Or it's just like, oh yeah, such and such passed, yeah, that was fucked up, you know. And then it's like back to normal, like nobody, it's like everybody just like, it's not, I can't say it's heartless, but it's just more,
But that's
people just have become so.
People just been dropping like flies and people getting numb to things.
And then that's
just
another
like
thing,
how you
death
had
has
said
become
that
so-
like you said, it's
I mean,
becoming
It's
the
like
norm.
so much
It's
of
common.
it now. Like
It's more
it's like
common.
when we was growing up, you hear
Well,
somebody
we just
die
went through
every
the
now and
pandemic.
again.
Do you think
like,
it's because now we paying it more attention than we did back then? Because now it's like it's in front of our face now, to where we paying it attention.
I don't even feel like that. I feel like it's more of just like we don't have enough love in the world no more. And I'm gonna speak on this because me and my bestie got into a little spat earlier, and I'm gonna tell you what he did, y'all. So, and this is what I had to explain to him.
Right.
So he DoorDashed the order. The man comes over to his house, and the guy was just like, you know, very friendly, like, you know, dog barking. He like what kind of dog it is. You know, a lot of people are dog lovers. So if you know, if motherfucker know you got a dog, they gonna be all over your tail, like, oh, I got a dog. You know, motherfuckers love dogs.
Right.
So, boom. So then when the old man leave, I'm on the phone with him. Here go best friend. See, I don't be want to speak to motherfuckers like, cause see, all that extra talking and shit, just give me my food and go. Like,
Can't be like that.
and it's like, and I was like telling him like at the same time, like, you was nice on one end, but then on the back end when the man turned his back, you shitted on him.
Right, that ain't right.
And then it was just like, and then and look, this is my thing.
That guy.
But and this is the crazy thing, like, and I was just trying to explain to him, like, that's what's wrong with the world now, because everybody is so hot tempered, like, you know what I'm saying, ready to just pop off at any little thing.
Oh, definitely.
And it's just like,
I'm on guard
why you
most
just
of the
couldn't just
time,
be
too,
happy
so-
about the situation? Like, oh, that man was nice and just kept it moving. Like, but then as soon as the man turned back, you want to cuss him the fuck out. Like, he just shot up your house or some shit. Like, damn, nigga.
He is wrong for that.
You need to be ready at all times for strangers. Look,
And look, I understand that,
Stranger
and this is the
danger.
thing. I understand that, but at the end of the day, like, I feel like it needs to be more love in the world, more positive energy, and then I feel like things will be more. feel like the world would be a better place if it was.
The love is gone because our grandmas and our elders are gone. The ones who carry
that's
the
another
love.
thing. The meemaws is so gone.
The big mamas, the ones who was the glue to everything.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. When they talk about curses and generational this, that, and the third, you have to understand that you have to break certain shit that you were taught in the streets or whatever, for it to be better.
And
like,
once
you know
again,
what I mean?
that brings me back to all the way back to what we was talking about T.I. King. Childhood trauma. Childhood trauma.
Okay, and that's
trauma.
very
Like
true.
I said, generational curses come from childhood shit.
That's very true.
So childhood traumas, we have
and that's what we got to learn to break that shit.
And that's why it goes to what you was about to go into with the mental health, because you got to go in order to...
Before we get to that, I got a little bit more. Okay, another thing about this whole thing, why I touched on does death move faster now than the past, is because in the past kids were more sheltered from people that passed. When somebody died in your family, you didn't automatically hear about that shit. For least shit, by the time you heard about it, the funeral was time to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like kids
like
are so exposed to a lot of shit that it's like these kids are not being sheltered from a lot of the... It's like, this is in your face. Oh, such and such died today. Like, look, we going to the funeral tomorrow.
It's
accessible.
And then it's like, damn, like you ain't even get your child to like.
It's more accessible.
Like, and then you don't even talk to them accordingly to, kind of get them in the funk of understanding what death does and how people feel about it, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like a lot of kids get a lot of explaining of things that happen in life for them to kind of cope with it. Like, you know what I mean?
Because you got
some of
kids
that
raising
come with
kids.
experience. I feel.
And in the 90s,
because you got kids raising kids who don't have the experience.
And that's
some of that come with life experience.
Once again, that brings me back.
But this is the thing. You true enough, kids raising kids. My mama had me when she was 18. Boom. She was a kid.
But she had
most of our parents were... Most of the art for if you 40, 50.
What age did you say again? Your mom's when she had you?
Your parents was pretty much a child when they had
mom, you just said moms was how old?
18.
We talking about 12-year-olds now and 13.
A lot of them were.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, a lot of them were.
My mama was 20 when she had me.
A lot of them were.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of kids, I had to think about that for a minute. A lot of them are like having their kids at 14, 15, 13. And they still in high school, and some of them just, so, yeah.
And then you'll be surprised because majority of the time, true enough, it be some of these creeps out here that's getting these young girls pregnant. But it be like the kids nowadays, like they doing it. They fucking like jackrabbits.
Well, she done fell behind the goddamn couch. See, I told her motherfucking ass
she
to
couldn't
stay.
get out.
She fell behind the damn couch. Sasha, you too old. Girl, if you break a bone, honey.
Oh, Lord, you gotta get them to a part. Sasha probably hurting right now. Come on up here.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Shit.
Now she mad at everybody because she fell behind the couch.
Come here, Dean.
That's what your ass get.
Come here, Dean.
Because you always try to be up high and shit.
Oh, dang, you rolling.
Okay, so look, it's just I just feel like, man, people need to be more aware of like what they put into their child's mind at such a young age, because a lot of that affects the way things are moving now, so
a lot of it create them traumas.
Yeah. And it's a lot of people hurting in the world. A lot.
We just need to start making them calls to people and just really start checking on people.
Yeah.
Like you said, love. You got.
And that's what I
quit
go
saying
back to
it and start showing it.
Yeah.
Say that shit all day. Just be really showing the love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's one thing to tell a person you love them, but sometimes a phone call be like, "Yeah, alright."
Right. I think that's why I call y'all all the time.
I be appreciating it.
But see, I don't even have to call him half of the time because it's like on he got a schedule he done put me on.
Right.
So if I don't answer it by 10:30, I know it's over with. By the time 11:30, 12, and I try to call them back, it be like,
Well, I
You
mean,
reach
y'all
the
talk
voicemail.
pretty regular, so y'all know each
and
other's
then-
schedule. You know,
yeah,
I mean, you
but
know,
yeah,
Because that's what
so
brothers.
That's
That's
why
what brothers do.
It's like I just
This my brother. He just the routine, man. But like I
Okay.
said, that make you feel good to just have somebody like that. Like,
yeah. And I feel like for parents out there that have children that are young adults going into be or even going into be young adults, meaning getting out of high school, y'all need to make sure y'all check on y'all babies at all time. Because you never know what they going through in them rooms or what they thinking about. I know we all parents, a lot of parents out there. I'm not a parent, but I know a lot of parents out there are busy, got to work, got to pay bills, got to make sure the roof is over their head for their kids, all these things. But just make sure y'all checking up on y'all kids at all time, on every level, because at the end of the day, when that kid go outside, he get influenced by these motherfucking knuckleheads on the corner or the girls from doing goofy shit. Then your child is being you become a follower basically,
peer pressure.
So, and I feel like us 40-year-old plus people had a little bit of
speak
more
for yourself.
40 plus and all
right,
that
speak
shit.
for yourself.
Hey, bitch, over there in the pink, you're 40.
This is not pink. I don't know who got on pink.
That's salmon,
Right,
motherfucker.
this is salmon.
Well,
you
the,
have on
the
pink.
person that got on salmon in their clothes and flamingos on their hat. Y'all niggas is 40. Y'all got me fucked up.
I'm not
For
40.
real, yeah, all right.
I'm not 40.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you got a couple more months.
I'm not 40.
You got a couple more months. Make that 6 more months and you'll be 40.
But am I 40?
Dang, she don't want to play. Dang.
Good luck. Okay, y'all, look. So I would say we gonna come back for a little intermission. We gonna take a little break and whatever. But we not. We just gonna keep the shit rolling.
Right.
Okay, let me say 90s and 2000 mental health around the holidays. Let me just say this. Merry Christmas to everybody out in the world. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, all these shits, like whatever you celebrate. Is it just me, or do y'all feel like holidays is just not the same no more? Like, I just don't have no type of feeling towards it. I don't care for it. I don't keep up with the shit. Like I said, motherfuckers.
No, I feel like it's
do
what
y'all
you make
feel
it.
like
Because I still like the Hallmark idea of holidays. Like, I know, like, Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, but I mean, we're getting close to be around the Christmas time this year.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go all out.
Push it.
Tree,
Push
and I like to have the presents, and I really like I like the whole atmosphere, the snow, and decorate, have a wreath and all that stuff on my door.
So you still get in the holiday spirit when it's
Yeah.
around this time.
I don't
You don't
be
get
feeling
depressed.
no more. I be.
No.
You don't?
I
do.
feel like
I get depressed.
that makes me that pushes me through the depression. I feel like.
Okay.
I mean,
Stay
yeah,
in
of
the
course,
spirit.
like,
To
we don't get
keep
sad,
the-
yeah,
But I can't-
but
it's
keep a
like-
happy spirit.
Like he said, like it's just the feeling of it is just I don't know.
So look, I don't mean to cut you out, bro. So look, peep this. So when we were growing up, Christmas was a thing. Like
What?
it was like, Christmas tree.
we had big
banners on the car. Yeah,
Nigga,
like
fuck the
20,000
cartoon,
presents.
I always had
Right,
big Christmases.
cartoons.
Grandma.
From Garfield's Christmas to Charlie Brown
To Jack
to
Frost.
Jack Frost to Rudolph. Like we had
Santa
like
Claus.
things that
The
made us
Grinch.
happy in that shit. Like it gave us that. It's a good time of the year for everybody to kind of come together and enjoy each other's loved ones. Just appreciate each other throughout the year. To me, that's what I looked at it like. But now it's more of like, it's so commercialized where everybody, it's all about spending money, spending more money.
Yeah,
and then you
it's always been
spending
about
more
money.
money.
It's always been about money, though.
We just
Yeah,
didn't give a
but
fuck.
but see, the thing was, you didn't really think about that until you got
Yeah, till
older.
you got
You know what I'm
older,
saying?
yeah.
So now it's just like, I don't see the appreciation in it anymore. It's not like something that I just be like, oh, I can't wait till Christmas come around where I can just, give gifts and, spend time with family or Thanksgiving, spend time with family. Made it about gifts. And it's like, like you was saying, like a lot of people's, the elders are passed, like a lot of them. Our grandfathers, grandmothers,
they kept the traditions going.
The people that kind of
even the aunties.
A lot of aunties is passed too.
Because I only got one aunt on my dad's side, and it's like she be like my aunt Jackie be busy a lot. So, but she wasn't an aunt like my aunt Tina.
Get off in a minute.
And like you said, like boom, like the elders gone. That was the glue to everything. So and it was like they put you. It wasn't even the gifts for real. It was the fact that you could go over to grandma's house and you knew you was gonna see all your cousins, everybody there. You seeing who got what.
And that's
toys
the thing. Like you don't even see the whole family no more. It's like everybody's so divided. And the reason why I'm saying about the mental health of it all is because at the end of the day, a lot of people has passed, and it's like, how do you understand that that those things have happened, but how do you keep that feeling of happiness that we had when we were kids alive? You know what I mean? Like because a lot of people, they get around this time of year and it's a lot of suicide. There's a lot of people robbing people. Like when we were growing up, motherfuckers weren't robbing people on Christmas because people had money. People were more, well off. You know what I mean?
It wasn't about money and shit back then.
So how do you feel like how do y'all feel like? How do you think we should keep that alive in order to have just some type of peace and happiness with the holidays around this time of year?
The peace and all the happiness that we had is what? Gone. You hear what I said? Grandma.
Well, they would want us to be depressed, but they won't want us to be depressed, though.
They don't want us, but it's like that's the part that made everything.
Yeah, scoot your mic up, because your mic needs to scoot up towards you.
That's the point that made...
Scoot it up towards you.
I don't like it when it's close.
You got to, because yours is not. Yours is echoing like It's now I can hear you in the.
Oh, okay. I gotta get up on
there. You go.
Okay. Jesus. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get the hang of this too, ladies and gents. This is my, There you go. And some way, this is my first time.
Like I said, shit.
But you right.
The feeling of the happiness gone, man. Grandma's like, that's the home front. Like, grandma's house was the home front. Like, that's where the magic happened at. Grandma's house.
Yeah.
It did, bro. The
magic
was...
Fuck Disney, bro.
It was like, Granny's. You go over Granny's, all the cousins there, all the aunts, uncle there, everybody just chilling, drinking. Motherfuckers getting their ass whooped. Yeah,
sit your motherfucking ass down.
You don't hear none of that now. Like, it's like everybody just be in the house like, let's eat. And then you be like, well, damn. It be like, everybody come over. And then it be like, say grace, let's eat.
Oh, it comes such and such. I don't like his ass.
You have a few little conversations here and there, and then you bounce. Like,
it be this. I don't like him. Why the fuck he here?
See, you don't get that. I don't get that shit no more.
You don't get that shit no more?
No, because like now
it's still like that. It's still like
that. Fuck these holidays. Grandma gone now. The magic done left.
Bro, the magic gone.
Well, all the grandmas is young now. Like, come on now. Because you a grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You a young grandfather.
Let the church say.
So these grandfathers and these grandmothers now in this generation,
they 30 years old.
Man, what?
I'm trying to say younger than that.
But see,
I guess that's to piggyback off of what you had said before about they having babies a lot younger now.
Yeah, babies having babies.
Yeah, babies having babies.
But that's the thing, like, bro, like, and then once again, it piggyback off what you said, experience. These little young dumbass females don't got no experience on shit. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to do what grandma knew how to do. That's why the spirit ain't there no more because we got people that really didn't know how.
You know,
I
they
used to
took
like
Hal
watching
Mack out of high
Pineapple
school.
Express with grandma over her house.
You hear me? But
Do y'all watch that shit?
yeah.
Pineapple Express, bro.
But see, my
That's
grandma, we
that
watched
shit.
nigga, fuck that. We was watching Christmas Vacation over Granny's.
Okay, did the Christmas Vacation. Did what's the one with the Bigfoot?
Y'all two don't need to be
Harry
next
and
to
Henderson.
each
Harry
other.
and the Henderson
And
came
you
on
go
around
to the
Christmas
side,
time.
My grandma
you
used to watch
stay on this
Bonanza,
side.
bro. That shit used to piss me off.
And I'm gonna tell you what was the classic. Home Alone.
What?
Man, you
One
couldn't
and
tell
two.
me shit when Home Alone came on. I thought I was Bacali out
Nah, you
this
know me.
bitch.
I used to love on Christmas though. You want me to tell you what cartoon I used to love on Christmas
What?
though? The Mickey Mouse Carol
She
Christmas.
is a girl. You
Oh yeah, that was live.
That was live showing
Yeah,
all
the
the
Mickey
Disney
Mouse joint
characters.
was live.
What?
Yeah, that motherfucker was live.
Hey,
bro. I
bro,
ain't even gonna hold
goddamn.
you.
You know what? Just
Yeah.
talking about it, get a motherfucker
that
in the
was-
spirit now.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, even when you talk about it, like you be on some happy shit. Motherfuckers now, you talk about, they be like, what was that? Huh? They be so lost.
Like, y'all
like,
grandma used to make y'all hot chocolate and shit with the marshmallows and shit. Like, y'all ain't get the.
I
Christina.
ain't get none of that, bro.
What? That shit crazy.
Yeah. But look, yeah, like I said, y'all, mental health is a real thing, and it's like I just wanted to kind of touch on that because from what we experienced in the 90s to the 2000s is totally different. And for all of you kids that are growing up in the now, I'm gonna say this: the parents that had kids in the 90s when they got out of high school or in high school or whatever, teach y'all kids those values of just the happiness and the spirit of it all. Like, not saying you gotta go spend all your fucking money just to make this brat happy that's gonna go out and do some bullshit tomorrow. Just teach them the values of what family is and coming together, and just the little innuendos of what makes things tick a certain way to make you really appreciate just being alive in those moments. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just right now, it just be depressing. I be really like in a funk around this time. Like, dang, my grandma passed away like a
And
day
that's
before
be me.
Christmas.
Yeah, I mean,
We
yeah.
buried her the day after Christmas.
So it's
And
like,
it's
I mean,
just
but it's
like-
still important to reflect on those.
Yeah, so
on
I
those
just like-
events.
Cause that,
a lot of,
that
like,
fucked you up. Like, my grandma died. Like,
Man.
nigga, what? And this the time I be up. Like, bro, I understand. You see, I lost my grandma before Thanksgiving. So, you know, I know. And what? My grandma died 2 days before her birthday. Or I think we buried it. No, she died. No, she died before her birthday. And we buried her after her birthday. Like, that shit. Then it was coming right into the Thanksgiving. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That shit ain't a good
Christina.
feeling. That's why I like, and I don't know if y'all know this, but how was y'all Thanksgiving this year?
Man, it was dry.
Oh,
Didn't nobody
mine
talk
was
about that.
banging.
My
Banging.
Thanksgiving was so. Listen,
How was yours? Cause mine was lit.
mine's wasn't shit. I slept.
You know what? I'm about to let you have it, bruh.
I slept,
Cause
but I
what
went
did I
over
say
mom's.
before I got off
I
your
went
phone?
over mom's. I went over mom's house, but
Did
it was
you?
yeah. I went over there. I did, but it was like
Did you
once-
really go
yeah,
over there?
I did. Like you see, the spirit of this shit. Like my grandma gone. I'm used to
Okay.
really like
as
I'm
long
used
as you.
every holiday, y'all, like there ain't no excuse, but every holiday, like that's what we did. We went over to grandma's house. We didn't stay home.
Everybody went over grandma's house.
We didn't
I agree
stay
with that.
home. We didn't stay home.
Yeah, I agree with you.
We
on
ate
that.
grandma
did.
food first, and then my mama don't get one. My mama
Then
cooked,
we
but,
go, yeah,
you know, that was like the
over the uncles and the aunts and all their houses, and cousin made
First I
cousin
was
over the
grandma's.
other grandmother, and so yeah, I feel you on that.
So,
yeah.
and then my family divided, so it was fuck it.
Yeah. But you know what? To be honest, this year, I think this was the best Thanksgiving I had. Because by all of the things that we mourned on, with my grandma passing, then right after my cousin Diamond, she passed.
Yeah.
A few months later, like, we've been kind of going through a little death spell. Like,
I
and it's,
forgot you
and
got
it's
hit with
like,
that double
boom,
whammy
like,
back to
so.
back.
So then, like, this year, it was like everybody was just like very high energy, very just.
Cause the
It
spirit
was
of them
a
was
good,
there.
good vibe. Like,
The spirit of them was
we
there.
was drinking, we was talking our
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah. And it was the
cousin,
same type of environment.
brother
at my
came over
cousin's
there with the
house.
2 turkeys. My cousin Steven came over there with the 2 turkeys.
Two
Did his big
turks.
one. But he had a motherfucking lemon pepper snicker, bro.
Lemon
Like,
pepper snicker. Had lemon pepper turd. Lemon peppers. Had that lemon pepper
and he had
turd.
a motherfucking well, he fried both of them.
Oh,
But
okay.
both, one was lemon pepper and the other
yeah.
one was like some
Cajun.
bourbon type shit, like Cajun some type shit. So he did.
He got that shit from Popeyes, bro.
Bro, that's not good like
He
that,
said
bro.
he got his
He
own
real life cook
Love
that
that.
shit, bro. Like
He got that from Popeyes.
Hey, Steve, we ain't gonna even go there.
He got
Cause
that-
I know you gonna watch this, see this bullshit he talking
got that
about. Because you know me and you know that we know you cook that shit
Man,
in
he
the
got
backyard
that
of
from Popeyes and
in
put
your
that bitch in that
house, like-
motherfucking cooking
Nah,
pan.
he got them big joints, bro.
Bro, he brought that motherfucker from Popeyes. He brought that motherfucker from Popeyes. He went to Popeyes. Put that bitch in a little family dollar.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Decorated it up right. Call that motherfucker, sprinkled a little lemon pepper on that man, motherfucker. Call that motherfucker, told yeah, this that lemon pepper turkey.
Oh god,
This that shit, this that bourbon. I had to let it
I
go.
really
man.
ain't a turkey eater, so I probably wouldn't care if
I
it
know
was
you.
lemon
I know you
pepper or
cooked it,
not.
cuz we ain't gonna pay bro no attention, cuz.
Did
So yeah.
Did you
But
see it?
I know he cooked it because I know what he do. I've been there, seen him cook them. I had.
Tell you this year.
He got them big dumps in the back,
Shit.
like he just be slowly dunking them.
He dunked that bitch out of the box. Fresh onto that motherfucker. Family dollar. Pay him, motherfucker. You talking about? It came over
Hold
there.
on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Call that
Hold on,
motherfucker.
bro.
Bert, gave that motherfucker a name. He gave it a name and everything.
Oh God, Jesus. Hold on. Okay, now cut it back on.
He's sorry.
Was we off?
Hold on. That's off. And on is. There you go. All right, y'all. Back to our original program. Cuz, my cousin Steve, now we ain't paying this nigga no attention. Like, he got me fucked up. I know you cooked that shit. Like, he gonna try to play you.
We're
like,
talking about that time your mama lied and said she cooked the macaroni and cheese and came in there and I found the dish from KFC in the motherfucking Let's talk about that.
Oh, I know
Okay,
that
back
didn't
to-
happen.
So, obsession came. Hold on.
Let's change the
Hold on.
subject, y'all.
Obsession came that way.
She
Or-
might be listening.
What is that? Hold on. Hold the fuck up. We ain't about to play, bruh. Ma, you see this shit? Get his ass when you see it, cause I know you gonna watch this whole episode. He got us fucked up. Like, shout out to the Harris family, goddamn. Like, what you mean? Like,
Popeyes and K fries.
shit. The fuck? Straight from scratch, everything. Fuck. Fuck, ain't no goddamn motherfucking. What's that shit called with the blue box?
So, bro, you gonna sit up here and act like you ain't talking about you made that lasagna with Stouffer's that
That's what we
time?
doing, bro? Is that what we doing? Now I do be fucking with the Stouffer's joints. Like, fuck you all. Like, Stouffer's joints.
I like some Stouffer. Stouffer is good. Now that's
Yeah.
probably like the only like store about macaroni and cheese I probably would eat.
Stouffer's.
Yeah, Stouffer. That's probably the time we eat. But
Sit
everything else gotta be handmade type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Chick-fil-A got the coldest mac right now. Okay, we talking about obsession.
Sit
You gonna
down.
sit
All right,
your
obsession,
ass
right?
down.
What? Yeah,
It was
what is it?
obsession. Did they come like
Everybody
that
sitting there
or turn like that? I wrote that on there.
So did obsession come like that or turn like that?
No, what I mean by that. All right.
Obsession.
Have you ever
Wait a
done-
minute. Wait. Before you do that, what's the definition of obsession? Let's read that to the audience, so motherfuckers, because motherfuckers out here retarded.
Are we getting technical fact check?
We gotta definitely do that for people. Because
Obsession.
motherfuckers
What's the
don't
definition of obsession?
Are we fact checking?
We fact check.
Production assistant, that could be your job
It's the
or
domination.
not.
do it.
Obsession is the domination of one's thoughts or feelings by a present idea, image, desire, or etc.
Okay.
Which could be, like they said, anything.
That they come like that. So what made you put that up there?
Cause
Okay.
what I mean,
I'm trying to have a love Jones. Go
because
ahead,
a person like, how you ever dealt with somebody that portrayed like, not even so much portrayed like, all right, you've been dealing with this person for X amount of years, right? The whole time you've been asking this person to be affectionate, show compassion, whatever. Boom, they don't.
Okay.
So you get basically numb to this shit, but then again, your mind, you still want what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So you run into somebody, just on y'all just so happen to just cross paths, but they, like we were saying, they get it, like boom.
They show you what you ain't getting
that
out.
compassion and all that.
Yeah.
So now you back away from what you was with for X amount of years.
Mm-hmm.
Now that person showing you
Right.
all that, but it's starting to come up like she obsessed now.
Right.
Like where the fuck did this come from?
Right,
Like,
foreshadowing.
Okay.
like why is you obsessed now? Like, did I create you to be obsessed, or was that something you was pretending?
Well, her behavior starting to change and shit. Now you know she know you. You know what I'm saying? She obsessed with you. She starting to act different and shit.
But look, right? Okay, but see, what I'm saying is, but okay, the person I was with, or whatever, you get what I'm saying? I'm dealing with. She came obsessed like with her. Like, why is you like? If a person ain't dealing with this person, what's your point of trying to keep
Well,
up?
you know, because when somebody wants something, they want something. They don't want nobody else.
But why didn't you show this when you had it? Now all of a sudden it's gone, or it's leaving you. Now it's like now you're upset.
I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Now
'Cause
it's
this
like,
is your type of subject.
no, listen.
You
'cause
in
I'm asking
love
you.
and
Because
relations.
it's like,
Honey, because
like I said, like
I can
why
say
is
a
you showing
few
that
fucking
now?
things about that shit.
Why is you showing it now? That it's gone, and you thought that it couldn't go nowhere.
Well, maybe at that time she probably was in like a wrong place at that time, and then now that she's seeing that you trying to move on, or that you not on the same thing that y'all was on no more and stuff, you know, she kind of feeling like, what could she do like to make you feel like, well, okay, well, look at me, I'm here, I'm still interested, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like that too.
I did think I like what you said, because I thought about that.
Yeah,
Because
you know
when a
what I'm saying?
person and I thought about
No,
it
we just
because
speaking
we
in
had
general.
this. I'm gonna
Right.
speak on it. But the thing was, when we talked about this over the phone, I said to you, well, no, I didn't text it to. Cause I was supposed to text it to you, but I erased it because I didn't want to go too deep into it. I was gonna wait till now.
Right.
But what I text you was, I was like, it looks like somebody's still in love. That's what I was gonna say to you. Cause when a person goes out their way to try to see if you still talking to this person, or whatever the case was in the whole split at the time of that, all that transpired, and they going all out their way to see if this person is still around and all this old shit, they still got feelings for you. So that's my take on any relationship. Like, let's just say,
So they ain't obsessed.
it's definitely obsession to me. More so is when, like, you just got to have this person, like, and then you go through extreme shit to make sure that this person is with you and that they ain't going nowhere, and that but it does create obsession to a small degree in the beginning. But once they start getting over to that point where it's like it's all the time, then it's like, yeah, you a little obsessed because we done already had this conversation and you know what it is, I know what it is, and then you still going about doing this old goofy ass shit. Yeah, that's obsession.
So do you think it came that way, or was it turned that way?
I think it turned that way.
I think it was already there.
Okay.
But they didn't want to show it.
Okay.
Until, like I said, when a person The old saying is you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Very true.
And they were starting to see like, oh shit, like what I had, I can't let this person get it because I know what it is.
Right.
I know everything about it.
Right.
And I know that the next person, if they get it,
right.
they ain't gonna let it go.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers been on that shit before.
So I'm saying like,
what the fuck is he talking about with your hands? Like,
no, but what I'm saying is like, is that being upset? Like, is that do you
hold
see that as being upset?
Make sure you get all this shit because I'm putting it out there. Like, so what you think he talking about?
What you mean? I think
yeah,
I know.
Okay.
But what he talking about is, you know what I'm saying, when you in a relationship or whatever, and stuff, and then y'all split up or whatever, and then she still wants to get with you, but you ain't really want to get with her no more and stuff, but now you done moved on and stuff, and now she's like, dang, okay, I want to come back to where I was at and stuff, but I can't get there no more, like, you know
that,
what I'm saying?
no, that is that.
It's
like more so like it's more so like I feel like when some of that shit plays a part in the history with a person too, because that's what I was saying. Did it come that way or was it turned that way? Because you could turn a person obsessed.
I mean, now the thing is,
but
like,
y'all call it sprung. I call it being obsessed.
But my whole thing, like, what, like, she like popping up out of the windows and shit, like up out of the cracks and the crevices and shit, like she had listening devices and shit, or cameras and shit in the hallway. I mean, like, what, she sitting outside the crib or something?
Nah, like, not so much that.
Now that's obsessive for real, like.
But like they were saying, obsession could be in many ways though. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like some people come with that characteristics of obsession, or I feel like those people who don't come with it, you can actually turn them into that, because some people can get obsessed about the way that you treat them. They be obsessed with the treatment.
I mean, it's definitely like an emotional disorder. It seems like that it would be like
separation anxiety is what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I don't.
You know what I think it is? I think that this person wasn't taught what love really is, and a lot of because with these childhood traumas that we talked about earlier, is that when you go through life and then you find somebody that really shows you some type of real love that you never had before, and this shit feels good, like, you know what I'm saying, and then once it's like starting to dwindle and y'all not seeing eye to eye, and let me say this shit. I gotta sit up for this because I got a lot to say about this shit. Let me tell y'all about these relationships. A lot of us ain't even supposed to been with the people that we were with it to begin with. Like, a lot of the times we go through life, of course everybody wants to be with somebody, they looking for love, they want to be loved, they, you know, whatever. Love is a beautiful thing when you got your mate, blah 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 blah. But a lot of the times we get with these people and we get with them for the wrong things. Like, a lot of the times it be for whatever they look like, or because, you know, for girls it be, oh, this guy, he cute, he got a body, he got a big dick, all this old shit. For a guy it be, she got an ass, she this, that, she look good. It be all this visual shit that you see in a person when you trying to holler, like, you know what I'm saying, instead of looking at this person from a mental perspective, like, let me see what the fuck you on before I even fuck with you. Like, because a lot of the times you been a guy with somebody, they look good in the beginning, and then you start seeing they back end and you be like, what the fuck? Like, back end be all fucked up. Lifestyle, they done grew up in some old fucked up shit. So I feel like a lot of the times we get with people and we ain't really even supposed to be with these people from the jump. Like,
but do you think?
But then you get with them, and if you a good-hearted motherfucker, you start feeling bad and be like, oh, I can help this person, or I can try to save them. A lot of people ain't meant to be saved. A lot of the times, like, I feel like we take on a lot of shit that we really not supposed to take on, but then it helps you grow as a person at the same time, to understand, like, your next go around with the next person that you're with or whatever, you want to make sure that this is the right person. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not finished. This is why I tell people, like, and I'm on this shit cold-heartedly, the next motherfucker I get with, bitch, you gonna date me for 5 fucking years. I'm not about to jump shit with you. I'm not about to be in no whole relationship with you.
5 years.
I'm not about to. No, and this is why I'm saying 5 years, because The first 3 years is honeymoon era.
Trial,
Y'all loving,
tribulation.
y'all kicking it, y'all fucking good, sex good. It's all party, let's this, that, and the third. Y'all dressing alike, all this shit for the first 3 years. Like,
Okay.
then when that 4th year come in, it start to be like you start to see certain shit. Because a lot of times it take a long time for a person to reveal who they are anyway. So I say give it a 5-year minimum. Like, just date the motherfucker. Like, you ain't gotta go be with this motherfucker, live with this motherfucker. Y'all build a whole family relationship, and then once y'all start building this shit, it ain't up to what your standards is. Like, and you gotta for real hold yourself accountable for any situation you get in. Like, because you put yourself into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing with it is like we get with people and we just be so gun ho on this whole ideal thing of how they look or how the sex was, and you know, a lot of it be the sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? You giving a motherfucker the sex right, you jumping shit. Oh yeah, this bae.
Well, the sex is important.
It don't get me wrong. But I feel like a lot of the times when we with people, we jump ship too quick.
But no,
and we jump ship too quick, and then years down the line, we done been with this motherfucker, and it's like, damn, I should have checked your background a little. I feel like you got a motherfucker do a background check on niggas now.
Yeah, you definitely do.
I really feel like that. Like, I feel like, nigga, let me go ahead and jot some notes down. Like, so your grandma and granddaddy, they okay?
Yeah.
Your mom ain't your daddy, they okay?
But
your daddy ain't molest you, rape you, or anything. You good?
Right.
Because like when
All
you
the
start finding,
baggage
you gotta
and
find
shit.
out that shit before you get with them. Because
deal
once
with
you
that
get
shit.
with them, and then they show you like, oh
You would
bitch, I
deal
don't
with
know how to
that.
love. Now you got to deal with all this shit. Like,
Hey,
and it's like,
but do you think though, like you might just be like, just say if like every person, not saying every person, but let's say out of 5 people you done dealt with, 3 of them you went through that shit with, like you had.
I went through it with all of them.
Okay,
And I'm gonna say this.
Wait. Do you think that maybe you was designed like everybody got a purpose in your life?
I know what you had to say.
Do you think that you was just designed to nurture them,
No.
to prepare them to be a better person for the next
No.
person? You
No.
don't think that?
And I'm gonna say, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't get me wrong. All of us are human. We all supposed to take care of each other. We all supposed to look after each other, help each other, one another, brother, sister, indifferent, all of that. That's the beautiful thing. That's life. That's what we supposed to do as humans. You know what I'm saying? Not we supposed to, but we really don't have to. But if you want a better life and a better energy in the world, you supposed to give off good shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you come from a good background that was raised right, and you go out into the world and you find somebody that's less of the fortunate of what you were taught, like, you can honestly say, you can just be like this. Oh, I was raised with a good mother. She showed me how to cook, clean, all these things. Like, then you go out into the world and you meet somebody completely opposite of you that wasn't showed these things. Parents wasn't there. This, that, and the third. But the thing is, what I mean by, hold on, what y'all got going on?
We got the juice. We're getting what juice?
So what I mean by it's like, look at it like this. When you meet somebody that's less of the fortune of what you were raised by, it doesn't mean you're supposed to be with them. You may be there to help them, show them shit. But let's just say, for instance, you an old girl. You met her. She was what she was in the beginning.
Right.
Y'all get to talking and shit. You see this shit all in the beginning.
Right.
Because you didn't see none of this in the beginning. You see all this shit that you're going through now in the beginning. You be like, okay, baby girl, look. I know you didn't have this and this and that and this. Let me show you this, that, and this and this and that. And you can help a person more so versus being intertwined with them in like being in a whole committed situation or relationship
That's
with them.
That's practically impossible because
No, but the thing is, what I mean by I'm not talking about like together as like a unit where y'all living together. I'm talking about more being in a relationship on a friendship level.
that's impossible if you don't be trying to like.
No,
that's what I was saying.
saying.
Like,
But this
what
is
I mean
the thing.
by no, I'm not saying like be with them.
No.
What I'm saying, like, do you think like you saying like you taught them what they didn't know. But do you think that's all it was supposed to be? Because
and this is what I'm saying to you. It
like,
could have been
you
like
prepared
that.
them for the next person. Like it wasn't meant for you to be with them. It was meant for you to prepare them.
Yeah,
to
I
be,
get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel like that's what we be doing
listen,
with
hold
people.
on.
Like,
Wait.
We really prepare them for the next person.
And you do. But see, this is the thing. This is the thing.
Prepare somebody for the next person through the experience and shit that y'all go through.
Yeah.
No, not even experience. Like you just teach them things, and they take the teaching. And then everything that you was teaching them to do to you, they never did to you, but you turn around and see them with the person, and everything of that they doing for that person, and it came in a short time span. Like,
but this is what I'm saying right here to all of that you saying. If you would have known to take your time with meeting any girl before you slept with them,
right?
You would have knew everything about them, right?
Right.
If you would have waited.
But what you said, sex, that'll make you jump.
Look, but we ain't, let's not even put that in there right now. Don't get me wrong, because we all got our little needs and shit. Motherfuckers need to get the swerve on.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying that. What are your intentions before then? Because you might just be wanting to get a little quick, and you ain't trying to figure out.
But see, this is the thing,
you know
and look, this is the thing. I fall victim to it too. Meet a motherfucker, oh, you cute, you hot.
That's why you.
Then you get with a motherfucker, you be like, whoa, wait a minute.
Turned them upset.
But see, this is the thing, and I'm speaking to myself when I say this, because this is something that I've learned with dealing with relationships in the marriage, all of this shit. I'm on a trajectory now that it's like I'm not trying to play house with you no more.
Right.
If I meet a motherfucker, I'm not playing house with you in the first 2 years. It's over. Bitch, you gotta show me your whole entire background. You gotta show me that you know how to work. And I don't need to see it just a little bit, a little month or two here. I need to see that you work for the whole fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see your work ethic. Let me see what it is at home that, you know, that makes you strong and that makes, you know what I'm saying? Before I be like, okay, we can work this out.
Because you gotta be a strong motherfucker mentally to deal with me.
But my thing is, like, so when we get with people, we first of all, we do it on a scale of just what they looking like. It don't even be what a motherfucker talking about half of the time. You find you, and men are visual people anyway.
I can't say that about me because
I like to say creatures.
Bro, when you get with, let me ask you this. When you talk to any of the chicks, even your baby mamas or whatever, whoever, the first thing you do before you even speak to the chick, what is you doing?
Well, you scoping the route.
Or what I'm looking at when I'm scoping it.
Your first thing come is visual.
Yeah, it's visual.
It ain't even conversation.
Nah, it's visual.
Then the conversation come in when you actually approach each other and y'all start talking. Boom.
Because I done dealt with some.
Then you make the connect, right?
Right.
You make the connect, right?
Right.
After the connect, right, that's when you take the pause and be like, okay, yeah, I know you hot.
Now, first he tried to see if her ass fat first. That's what she be trying to see first. Now, let's keep it real.
I just said visual.
Right, yeah.
That's what visuals is.
Yeah,
like,
motherfucker want to see big titties and a fat ass when they see a woman.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Bruh, shut the fuck up, bruh.
Oh, yeah, bruh.
Honestly, like,
bruh, I done been on the phone several times with you, bruh.
Right.
Where you be out in public and you be like, bruh.
This is our typical straight dude, but
it's across the street.
We still love him.
That's what I'm saying. Your first mind is visual, right?
Right.
And then you approach the chick and y'all get to talking, exchange numbers, all of that shit. In the process of that, that's when you need to pause, and I'm speaking for the gay guys, the lesbians. You need to pause when your motherfucking ass get the phone number, any motherfucking thing with these people out here, and actually get to know the person before you want to go lay in the bed with them and create a family with them, bruh. That's what I mean, like.
But.
No, it ain't no but to it, bruh.
I'm just trying to fuck real quick. I don't even know what's all this extra conversation. I done got tired.
So basically, just get and go with you, right?
But I'm saying though, like, I think we just jump ship too quick when we meet people. Like, cause I've done it. Like, I've been there. I've met motherfucking niggas that I see and I be like, damn, you fine. Or it be their voice, or it be just the way they carry themselves, and I be like, damn. Okay.
See, it went.
It ain't no different from a hetero to a gay guy, bro.
Like,
at the end of the day, you
love
go off
facial
the look
hair.
first.
No, I'm gonna tell you like, no,
I
okay,
love
okay,
facial
okay.
hair.
Now, see,
Because if
I
it's
agree,
the
look,
mug, you gonna be
no,
like,
no,
bro,
no.
I'm cool. Oh, baby
No,
girl,
no.
I'm cool, baby girl.
But, like,
Go
no,
ahead, slide over into the next nigga.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was with me.
Yeah.
It was visual, but like he want to say ass and shit like that. Nah. First off, it was her smile and her complexion.
It's still look.
I said it's visual, but it ain't based off of titties.
Okay, and that's fine. It could be the smile. It could be their nose. It could be a piercing on their fucking nose to turn you on. You be like, damn, that's cute as fuck.
The piercing on the nose turn you
I'm
on?
just giving.
That sound kind of weird on it, bro. Yeah.
Don't do it. Keep it cute. Like,
Nah, he just saying piercing on the
no, I'm just saying it could be anything. It could be they smile. It could be the chick's feet. She got cute pedicure going on. It's in the summertime. You meet her and you like, damn, baby girl feet look good. Like,
especially
it's just all visual.
Sometimes you could just be a chocolate joint.
It
like,
be the chocolate
it could
joint.
be just a chocolate joint. Like,
And I'm with you on that. The chocolate is where it's at. Like, I can't even lie. All that caramel complexion shit, that shit be like half done. Like,
and I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm a sucker for a chocolate female, so it'd be like,
What they say, the darker the berries, the sweeter the
juice. That bitch.
That's what they say.
God.
but yeah, I just feel like y'all out there, because at the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers don't
careful,
pay me
'cause you
enough to care.
can't turn
But
a
I do
motherfucker
care
obsessed.
enough to kind of drop some jewels on motherfuckers, because I know we all go through. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect by far, because I've been a victim to that shit as well as all 5 of my relationships. I was a victim to looks. And then when I got with the motherfucker, the shit wasn't add. The math wasn't math.
Looks are deceiving.
So, yeah. You know.
What's up with this team building? Though?
So yeah, y'all, look, we gonna jump into our the motherfucking the livest part of the game, the potty, the team building joint. Everybody want to know what team building is, where you get to know your cast members on a personable, more level. And it's a game we play, and I ask everybody around the room 5 questions, and they have to ask them truthfully. So y'all, look, we gonna start this motherfucker off like this. First question: what was your first impression of me?
Oh, you know I capped on you. Cause you thought you was the flyest nigga in the motherfucking classroom. You could like, hey, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I thought you was mean when I first seen you.
He thought he was
over Grandma Peggy house when I first seen you. I thought you was mean.
You thought you was the
we was little bitty kids. We was little kids then. We was running around.
Okay. My
and
first
you hung with
impression
all the
of y'all.
motherfucking
And
hoes
you
too.
be cheesing too.
And
Like
you hung with
stay
all the hoes.
cheesing.
Like I was mad as hell. I was
Like
trying to
you
figure it
cheesing
out.
right there.
I ain't gonna lie, but
Say, man.
I used to be trying to figure it out. Like this black motherfucker with all the hoes. Like they don't want me. Like who is this guy? who is this guy?
My first impression of you, Ian,
Oh God.
I thought you was very. You know what I liked about you? You was very realistic, and you always kept your appearance. You was always a fly motherfucker. I don't give. If people know your backstory, eventually you'll tell the people in the world what your backstory is. But I'm not gonna get into that. They'll learn it as it go, whatever. But your backstory, even indifferent, when you was going through your phases in life, you was fly as fuck. You always had the latest of the latest. Like you always carried yourself very upbeat, elegant, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker know in, they like, oh yeah, that motherfucker stay on point. Like,
I just thought he was funny.
So that was my first impression. I appreciated a cousin that I had that was, so it made me step my game up. Like, it was like, oh, my cousin doing it. Oh yeah, I gotta step my game up fucking with this bitch. So that's the shit that my first impression of you. Like, my first impression of you, shit. Ooh. I don't know if y'all motherfuckers saw Save the Last Dance.
He wanna keep saying this shit.
But if y'all know the two best friends in this fucking movie, I swear to God, this is me and this nigga's life. Like,
Nah, fuck
my
that. Tell
first
them what you
impression
really
is-
call me.
No.
Tell them what you really call me.
What?
Nigga, yeah, you know what you really call me. Talking about motherfucking Macaulay Culkin off The Good Son.
Yeah, you was that, bro.
Macaulay Culkin off The Good Son.
Yeah, if y'all seen that, he
Oh,
was
that's a
definitely
good movie. Gotta
he
check
was
that one
definitely
out.
that. But no, my first impression of him though, I thought he was the funniest motherfucker in the whole school. Like the livest person, because everybody else was on some boring dog shit. Like this nigga come out the woodwork, and matter of fact, I've been on this nigga since 7th grade. Like, so it's like 11 years old, 12 years old we was turning. So my first impression when I first met him, like, he was the funniest motherfucker. He was the most outgoingest motherfucker, like, in the school, because everybody else was kind of like sheltered, and I'm like, okay, this nigga got a little street in him. Like, I don't know how we became friends. I can't tell y'all that part. I just know we ended up being friends.
You can't
the
tell
rest
us
of
my
that
mom's
part.
call him son and shit
I
now.
don't even know how we became friends for real. I really don't.
It's been so long, hasn't it?
I really don't even remember.
I think
He might remember. I don't remember.
Well, honestly, when I first seen Kevin, I was like, what's going on?
This bitch.
here you go.
I was like, we both about to have him, or what?
Stupid motherfucker.
But you know, I was young.
Ignore my
I'm
cousin.
keeping it real though, but I was young then though. But you know, but after that, I had grew to love him and stuff. Like, 'cause he real cool and comfortable in his own manhood, and you know. So
He thought it was a battle, bruh.
This nigga
And I'm like,
crazy.
nah, bruh, it ain't that type of party, bruh. Don't
Well,
get your
I
ass
didn't-
beat. Because if he beat your ass, this is what I told him. I said, look, if he beat your ass, I ain't got nothing to do with
I
that.
was like, well, what
So,
is
right
it?
when the fight was down, this is the behind the scenes shit, bro, when you be leaving. And I had to tell this nigga, like, he ain't on that side of the fence, bro. It's cool.
Nah. Like,
But he,
you know,
yeah, so.
see me like
So.
me being a heterosexual man, like when you done been where I been, which is the penitentiary, that shit don't bother you.
Right. True shit.
And I know who I am, so it's like when I first met Ian, I ain't, you know, his sexuality, his sexual preference, that's him. I'ma love him. He's a human being. Fuck about none of that shit.
True
I always
shit.
thought he was fucking funny. That's my cousin. He funny than the motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'm speaking from a heterosexual standpoint. Like, y'all guys got to cut that out too. Like, because I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. And this giving game from me. The ones that be like real homophobic all the fucking time, y'all be the ones y'all need to watch. You
Oh,
get
we
me?
know.
Them the ones y'all need to watch. Like,
Niggas that be scared to be around gay guys and
can't-
shit, they be hiding shit.
you
Like,
can't be one of those type
cause
guys.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all niggas don't know, and I'm gonna speak on this shit clearly, gay motherfuckers is the most judgmental motherfucking people on the face of the earth. So we ain't about to, just cause you think you a guy and you think you whatever, nigga, half of the motherfucking time, nigga, ain't nobody fucking with you cause, nigga, you ain't got no money. And you probably ain't what need to be looked at for real. Like, so don't think just cause we gay, we like all straight guys and this, that, and the third, cause that ain't even the motherfucking case. And I'm gonna tell y'all this another thing. Another thing I'm gonna say to y'all, look, we got some more people coming on this panel too in the new year, and it's gonna get more perspective because at the end of the day, I wanna have a culturally diverse panel where we all can show every aspects of life. Like, so I'm just speaking on you, some of you hetero motherfuckers out there that's so homophobic. Nigga, ain't nobody checking for you, my nigga. You liable to get your ass beat, if anything. Like, so it is what it is. Like, and I'm just saying, yeah.
Okay, hold your
Yeah, hey, because you know I get a little hot around the edges about certain shit. Like, okay, y'all. Look, so the next question is, okay, have you ever faked an orgasm?
Oh yeah,
Man, what? Just get the fuck up out of there. Especially when it was trash. Like what? Like, You in that bad motherfucker, like you killing it, like you get the purpose, like your body like you that motherfucker, like she in there going, like you like, man, this shit.
I feel you, bro.
As soon as you get finished, like motherfucker,
you know what?
and you be like, look, it be that one too, like as soon as you get finished, like purple on your phone, like, oh yeah, I got what?
Because what if it ain't smelling right? If it started out to smell right and you hit it, you be like,
I don't want to know one motherfucker. I'm smell checking, baby. I'm gonna tell you, spread your legs. I'm smell checking.
Yeah, right.
Cause me, like I'm
you know
smell
what?
checking.
I've never faked one, but I just
one.
quit. I just stopped, and I be like, "This ain't working."
Sometimes I be wanting to make them feel good.
I don't even make you feel good. I just be like, "Look, this ain't working."
I ain't gonna lie.
I just be like, "Look, let's just call it a night. I'm tired. All this fake sweating for no reason. This shit ain't working. We can try this maybe another day when the sun is shining and the bees is
I ain't coming out. I ain't coming back.
I might not
Don't
call you
forget
back.
you gotta be like breathing and stuff.
And then I might not call you back tomorrow.
It's-
Just wait for a week.
I might not call you at all. Hell no. You might be blowing me down. You come back on, bitch. Now.
Okay.
I don't think nothing's wrong with that though.
You gotta fake them every now and again.
Yeah, every now and again you gotta do that though. You gotta balance it out. So. I'm gonna get mine later.
Okay, here go one. What was the worst thing you ever done at work? What was the worst thing y'all ever done at work? I don't want nobody.
Hey, bro, you trying to give me a tone,
I know, baby. That
What
wasn't
is
a good
the worst?
question.
No, y'all gotta answer. What's the worst thing you ever done at work?
Hit that motherfucker register. Yep. So I don't give a fuck. Yep, I did it. Yep. So the fuck. Yep. You knew I did too.
West stole some garbage bags.
Garbage bags. That's the worst thing.
Well,
The worst thing you done at work was stole some fucking garbage bags.
that's the worst thing.
Oh, okay.
Hit that goddamn
Say
register.
You hit the register.
Hit that
Y'all
register.
wanna know the worst thing I did at work?
Fucked on the job.
Indeed.
Nigga, I was there. Nigga, you gonna come and tell me? Fuck is you talking about?
I had to call something to the Jizzle.
Nigga, I was there. Remember you came downstairs. It was making fun of me because that bitch had me shining that motherfucking water fountain. I could listen. What was her name?
I called somebody to my job and met him on the job.
bro.
But no, you know what? It really wasn't there. We have to talk about that off camera.
Well, hold on.
In the parking lot, but I mean,
We have to talk about that
when
off
it came
camera.
as in the
But
job.
just know, I had them. I called them. They came to the job. Shit went digital. We pulled up in the old
I can't
parking
say
lot.
that.
And
I can't say that was
shit went down. Then I went back. I ain't even clock out. I just went outside, did what I had to do, and came back in.
No,
Like,
the worst thing I did, I regret that. I don't regret that shit. Cause this bitch ass I ain't like him. When I worked at Underground Station back in the day, I was like 17.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga let us do it though. Inventory came in like, I'm talking about, I had every new fucking Jordan. Every Jordan. Every Jordan. I'm talking about 2 3 pair. When I say
had no Jordan.
man, nigga, I ran it up. He seen I did that shit down in Atlanta. Nigga, I flipped, got them at 500 or what? 12, 13?
Okay. Damn. I ain't even got nothing to say to that. Okay, we gonna move on to that. What is the biggest secret you kept from your parents?
Nah, he going like some big questions.
The night I got shot. It took me a minute to tell him the truth. It took me a minute. But they knew. My mama kind of knew. She kind of knew.
I don't keep any secrets.
She kind of knew.
You don't keep no secrets.
Man, shut the fuck up. Yes, you.
Man, do be out here on some perk
That shit. That's what I be.
Man, goddamn, like niggas get their hair long and they don't even know how to tell the truth from that. Like, just lies all the way from their coil. You ain't never had no secrets that you never told your parents when you were growing up or now or what?
I mean, what the secret is that? I mean, she knows them
One
now.
secret. Well, what was it?
She knows them now. Well, I got caught. Well, no, let's just say that.
We on camera, bitch.
I know, exactly.
Yeah, think about it like, nah, she don't really know about that because I kind of told her a little bit of that.
If I
Okay,
told
can you
you
give
what
us
I
a hint?
told you.
Can you give us a hint? Something else? Okay, look, boy, while you thinking about it, I'll tell you. The biggest secret that I kept from my mama.
You gotta make sure I say what.
Mine was when I came out, before I came out the closet, who I was. That was the biggest secret.
Oh, that could be mine too, cause I had
You got me
played
fucked up,
mine
bitch. You ain't about to have the
good.
same secret as mine, bitch. Gone.
I had a girlfriend and everything.
I did. I had two of them, white girl and a black girl.
What
And
white
fuck
bitch
both
was this?
of
You
them.
ain't tell me about that.
My first little shindig was with this white chick on Valentine's Day in Columbus when I was 22.
Oh, when you went up to Columbus?
Yeah, when I moved up there.
Then you bust down to Ally McBeal?
And guess where I met her at? Motions.
Down
Remember
here?
the club Motions?
Oh, yeah.
I met her
back in the
there.
day.
And we became friends.
I didn't hang
We
out at
exchanged
those type of
numbers. I ended up moving to
establishments.
Columbus.
That's why you want to keep saying
And-
that say the last day and shit because you was fucking around with one of them white hoes that took balance.
I see your
That
truth.
nigga got a motherfucking twinkle toe.
Shining through.
That motherfucker had a twinkle toe out this bitch.
So, but that was my biggest secret, dog.
You done
coming
dipped
out.
in the snow? That's a big secret to me. You was
I ain't tell
dipping
you
in the
that.
snow.
I didn't even tell you that, did I?
Now you ain't tell me you dipped in no snow.
My bad, bro. I thought I told you, bro.
Damn, you dipped in the snow.
I had a chick.
You dipped in the snow, bro?
I had another female.
So
Actually,
you done dipped in some snow before?
This is.
Nah, hold on. You ever dipped in some snow before? You ever dipped in
God
some
knows
snow?
This conversation is this part of the question, man? What is
He
this?
asking you something. I think you need to answer.
Nah, you
you
said
keep
that was your
asking.
secret. Like, I'm just saying, like, I
I
never
wouldn't
dipped in
know.
no snow.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about anything like that.
So you ain't never dipped in no white person. You ain't never dipped in the pork skin. And you dipped in...
Okay. Yes, I have. One time.
Okay.
Y'all dipping in the snow, y'all.
Okay.
We did it while I was moving one time.
See what
It
I'm
was
saying?
good, too. And they was outside.
This the last question,
Yeah,
y'all. Of
this
the
nigga
team
told me
I was
building.
like, bang, bang, bang.
Okay.
My
Trifling.
bad. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Ooh,
so this
that
is the
was
last
good.
question, y'all. What is y'all
Alright.
biggest fantasy? And it could be anything. What's your biggest fantasy?
Man, listen.
I wanna be rich.
What you mean? Like, what type of fantasy? As in what?
It could be anything. It could be money. It could be relations. It could be. What's your biggest fantasy that you know on earth it may never happen, but it's just something that you be like, oh, if I just.
Well, I probably was rich. Yeah. That
Man, we
ain't
can
gonna
get
never-
rich, so I ain't gonna...
That's so cliche to me. Rich. That ain't even a fantasy for real. Everybody wants to
That's
be
not
rich.
a fantasy. Why you gonna say that's not a fantasy? Then you just pissed my mind.
Oh,
Tell me all about it, everybody.
Yeah,
I just got pissed
Okay.
on. So nobody wants to be rich. So okay, so you want to be poor?
Okay.
You want to be a person of
my biggest
poverty?
fantasy.
What's your biggest fantasy, bruh?
My biggest fantasy.
I don't know why I asked this question. I just don't even know why I asked this fucking question. What's your biggest fantasy, bruh? Because I know it's some bullshit. I know mine is too, goddamn.
My biggest fantasy is smoking the joint.
Okay. And that's it? Smoking the joint? And what?
Smoking the joint. And fucking on Bianca. You know what I'm saying? Old girl from the chicken noodle soup. I just want to smoke a joint and hit her.
He want to hit the chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side type of
Fuck the soda. Like, she could keep the soda.
Her name gonna
That's
be
your biggest
Bianca.
fantasy, bruh?
Yeah, the fuck.
Chicken noodle soup chick?
The fuck on her.
Okay.
I love her, bro. I just want to hit her one time.
But you can still hit her if you rich, and then you can hit like ass motherfuckers.
Bro, I know I ain't got all
that.
that money to hit that motherfucking pussy. She just fuck with that cornball ass nigga. He ain't had no money. She just take care of that nigga. I got a little money. I got a little.
This is my
like nigga. I walk around with the
fantasy.
same shit they walk around. Like I walk.
This
I'm
is
a
my
bank. I'm a walking
Just plant a
bankroll.
money tree.
I'm a walking bankroll,
and
nigga.
just pull off of it.
Okay.
But I'm
Rock a
just-
bankroll.
I'm just saying, he try to play me like nigga. I walk around with the same shit them niggas walk around with. They just can't come to the hood.
Heard that, boy.
They just can't come to the hood.
He want a chicken noodle soup chick with a salt on the side.
Hell
You know,
yeah, I
chicken
want.
noodle soup.
You know,
chicken
she
noodle
is the girl from Love and Hip Hop.
All that other shit. The song Chicken Noodle Soup. When
yeah, I
you
remember that.
do the little crisscross with, he want
Go
to
ahead,
salt on
show
the
it.
side.
Now I'm not gonna get up and do it, but well, I do remember
okay,
it.
so look,
bad.
look, y'all said y'all shit. This is my fantasy. My biggest fantasy is to have a fine ass chocolate midget.
Hey, bro, you on some one shit.
Right, I'm waiting.
Like, what the fuck?
I am waiting. Okay.
Nah, though, that'd be fun,
Always,
though.
hold on, wait a minute.
Your own little person.
I just want me a little person. that
Well,
I
how
can just-
little?
Take
Yeah,
advantage
because this
of.
needs to be talked about. The size, because you just knee size.
Hold up.
What kind of midget? You know they.
Like, you
know,
know,
we having
different
sex
stages. You got
with this
dwarf,
midget?
fizzle.
you know what I'm saying? He about, you know what I mean, about 3'5", like chocolate,
3'5".
like a 3.5.
He want a little man. He want to build a little man.
At least
I
I
know
mean,
why
waist
that's a
size.
fantasy of mine. It's like a midget. What they call it? I don't want to say midget because it's disrespectful.
Little
Dwarf.
Little.
A
No, they
dwarf.
call little people. You
I
gotta call
always
them
had
little people.
an ideal of a dwarf in my head. And just being able to
Hey,
fuck all
I ain't
them.
gonna lie though. It be someone
I
like.
just want to be able to pick something up, walk around the house.
Nah,
with it.
look,
I
right.
think
Oh
I
my
seen too
God,
much.
that's horrible.
Nah, he ain't lying though. Hey, nah,
That
though.
is horrible.
Well, Ian,
Who
listen.
does that?
No, listen, Ian, he ain't lying
Just
though.
have a field
No,
time.
fuck all that. He ain't lying.
You
'cause
feel
look-
me, bad friend?
Nah, look, hey, bro.
Just walk around the house.
Hey, nah, hey, look.
On some horny shit
Nah,
all
look,
night.
look,
like,
right.
What?
Cause you know they got the little bitches that be on Instagram. What?
I don't even.
The little female bitch got some little fat old ass. It's like 30 little them motherfuckers with the little sausage ring. I'm like, I'll tear that little ass up.
Y'all is disgusting. I do not like y'all program.
Hey, what? I'll tear that little ass up. That little fat old midget ass. Like, you know, they be compact size or some little thick bitch.
Bro, you can do. You got so many things, bruh. In one night with a midget.
Bruh.
See, when it's the same size,
So you can walk around
it's
like-
extra shit going on.
Right.
You can't lift the leg up too
Yeah.
high.
Yeah,
You know, with
yeah.
a midget, you could just
Yeah,
thrash.
you can stuff that bitch in your carry-on luggage. Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, she going with me. Like, she in your carry-on luggage. Like,
Oh God, Jesus, for real.
you stuff
can
that
put
bitch
it
in your carry-on.
Like, we ain't gotta pay for your plane
Like,
ticket.
your plane ticket free, baby. Just
Fuck
get in this
you talking
bag.
about?
Like, zip that bitch up in your book bag. Like, come on, baby. Like she used to do that monkey on monkey trouble. That
That got me
first
fucked up. That's one of my fantasies. I got a couple other
So
ones.
you don't be, hey, so I'm
But you ain't
just
never
saying.
found a dwarf attractive?
No, I don't know. That's why I was like, that's like the weirdest thing. And it's coming close to Christmas time. When I
Can you
think about
imagine
Dwarf,
one,
and I think about
walking in your
Elf.
apartment?
Listen.
Maybe an elf might be with the pointy ears.
An elf
and-
don't bitch at all people know.
But listen, what I'm saying is,
Oh God,
elf.
Jesus,
Listen, it be
Lord
some of those little
Jesus,
bitches
I
on-
cannot.
It be
That
some
elf
little
on the
bitches-
shelf,
That's
but
even
then
worse.
maybe
It be some of them
like
bitches on
mid-life
Instagram,
size. I don't know.
The little IG midgets be
Oddly.
dickery.
I don't know.
They be dickery
See,
on
you
IG.
see the female midgets
what
on
I'm
there. I be
saying.
looking at the male
Listen,
midgets, and it be like,
I don't be looking at them. They just come across my timeline.
oh,
But they
dude.
be, yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, but see, you
Alright,
can't.
man,
You
fuck
see,
that
that's
shit,
discrimination. You,
Look, I got
but
one
see,
more,
no, bro,
y'all.
that's discrimination.
Yeah.
You
That's
discriminate.
discrimination.
Yeah, that's a form of discrimination.
But you know what is good and bad discrimination. There we go. We go back to that because we all discriminate in some type of way because we all have our own preferences.
So you want to hit a midget right now?
Nah, I went ahead and bitch right there. You got a meal? Cause I'm all about the dollar bill.
Oh no, wait a minute.
He said he gonna trick with the midget, but he ain't gonna hit it.
Oh God, Jesus. Hold on, wait a minute. You gonna do some trickery shit, but you ain't gonna be with him. That's fucked up. What if a midget come into your life right now and they show you more love than any of the motherfucking niggas you ever fuck with? You still won't give him the time of day?
Love his little self.
And just because he's so shorter than you and you can kind of like...
You know what? That is kind of, I mean, now that you say it like that, but that'd be like the wildest thing, though.
But it can happen. It's possible.
You never know who for you. It could be a little person.
That'd be something like way different.
I think my family is looking at me weird as hell. I coming out with a midget.
Cause I almost say that's a bad because it didn't happen.
But what the fuck?
That is something weird out of my norm.
Just imagine you come in the house first, and you be like, "Yeah, I want y'all to be my little, y'all mean."
Standing behind you, just pull up to the side like on some busters check-in and shit like
Let
that.
you say pull it to the side. And that motherfucker, that spot, he need to go back to
come on here like she already here.
Hold on.
They were like, tell her to come in.
God, Jesus.
She gonna be behind me and shit. They were like. They were like, tell her come here, and she already here. They were like, where? I'm gonna just move her to the side, to the back, like.
Oh God, that's crazy as fuck. Like that's some real shit. Though. It can happen though.
She a little Muppet baby.
Oh God, Jesus.
Y'all are mad.
Okay, this is the last one. What's one thing you love most about yourself?
I love my. Well,
go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
What's one thing that you love most about yourself?
My abilities to be resilient against anything. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what my situation is or where I'm at. Or, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I take what I got and I put it together and I make something with it and I just, and I keep on going. I can't keep this train going.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Bro,
I feel like the way people gravitate to me. Like, I don't know what it be, the aura I got. It make people just contend and they just want to, be around me.
Okay. I think the one thing that I do love about myself is that I'm able to understand both sides of a lot of shit.
Right.
Like, I won't just look at one person's side. I look at the whole thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they chop it up and this and that. But when you tell me something, I rewind and go back to the beginning before it led up to what you telling me.
Right.
Before I give my opinion on how I view it or see it, or so a lot of the times I may be I hear a lot of people say sometimes like, oh, you think you know everything, this, that, and the third. It's not that I don't think I know a lot of shit, but it's just like I just like to understand shit from where it started. Like, I don't like to go in the middle and be like, oh, they doing this and this and that, because I believe everything has a starting point. Like, so yeah, I think the one thing I do like about myself is that I'm able to be able to visualize shit from its original state.
Cool.
So, yeah. And then, of course, a whole other shit. I can be real cocky and arrogant, but I ain't gonna even go there.
You alright, brother?
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, look.
Yeah, I feel real good off that motherfucker.
Yeah, this is really good, y'all. Look, y'all. Like I said, y'all on episode 46 of You Don't Pay Me Enough to Care, and I am your host, Sebastian. We here with the motherfucking gang, goddamn wave in the building, in the building. DRC on the 1s and 2s and 3s. My baby sis over there, goddamn. Clicking, flicking, and clicking and slicking and sitting there chilling.
She done did wardrobe.
Ran her mouth, got her nappy head daughter on my lap, like right here. So,
makeup.
Dink my
baby over here chilling. Y'all, and I want y'all to for the rest of the year, because we almost about to end this year out. I just want everybody to have a good Christmas, good happy New Year's Eve, and a good happy New Year. And we love y'all, and I'm sure and then another thing is love life. Learn to respect each other and have some type of open communication with shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't understand why people do the things that they do, try to talk to shit to see what the fuck is going on. Like, stop being in your ego and pride and all these things that we all get attached to at the time when because we a lot of times, like I said, this show is called You Don't Pay Me Enough to Care. And I'm your host. And like I said, fuck all you motherfuckers. Bitch. Here we are.
Sebastian, you don't pay me enough to care. And they don't pay me enough either. The fuck?